guys, it's Elle. I'm channeling Lydia from Teen Wolf, my love Holland. I got a request on Twitter that somebody asked me to do kind of this look that looks like her everyday school look on the show. It is quick, it is simple, and it's perfect for your everyday look. So you can kind of put your own little Lydia in your everyday life. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this video, and let's get started. So I already have my moisturizer on, and I actually put on That Gal from Benefit, which is just a kind of a primer, illuminating primer all over the skin. Now I know for this look they use Teint Absolu airbrush, but I wanted to make this kind of for everyone. So if you don't have airbrush at home, I'm gonna show you how to get Lydia's look. And this is by Orlane, and I'll put the name below so you guys can see, but it's basically a tinted moisturizer. And I'm just gonna put a light coat all over the skin. Now, for her makeup on the show, an airbrush foundation is very, very light, but very, very buildable. So you want to use a tinted moisturizer of some sort. You can use a full coverage foundation, but this is just a really beautiful, simple, everyday makeup look, and it just happens to be her look. Next, I'm going to take Fake Up by Benefit, and I'm just going to do a little under eye concealing. And again, you don't want to go too crazy with this because we're trying to recreate that kind of effortless beauty that she has so naturally. And thank you so much for this request. I really appreciate it. Then I'm going to take my Chanel powder, and this is just the Double Perfection Lumiere. And I'm just going to take it on a big fluffy brush. This is literally the product I use every day. And we just want to mattify the skin just a little bit, set underneath the eye. And you can see I'm kind of, dabbing this on because we're trying not to disturb anything underneath it. And she does have a glow to her skin, but it's nothing crazy. That's why you'll see that we're not going to apply, a ton of highlighter. This is going to be perfect, like I said earlier, for kind of an everyday look. Next, I'm going to use Rockateur by Benefit, and it has kind of this rose gold hint to it. And we're going to use that for a little bit of contour, a little bit of face shaping, but nothing, too dramatic. Just going to use this on a big brush, so it kind of gets distributed evenly in the blush area as well as the contour area. And this product is beautiful on a lot of different skin types for blush and kind of giving it a little bit of warmth to the skin. And it has a little bit of an iridescent quality to it, so it's not going to leave you too flat, because I am, again, trying to make this for an everyday look. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Then I'm going to use a little bit of Coralista. You can tell I really use this one. Gross. I'm going to use it because I usually use a kind of peachy blush on her. Just happens to look the best with her skin tone. And this is just such a beautiful blush. Not too much, and you can see the shine already right off the bat. That's what we want. Because, like I said, we're not going to do any highlight because it just isn't in her look. And I'm just blending it in. This has nothing on it except for a little bit of that Rockateur and powder. And you can see I kind of brought my blush up a little bit higher. That's where they've kind of placed it on her for this look. Then I'm going to take my Becca. This is a shadow palette. And it is beautiful. It's great for every day. And this is called Ombre Rouge Eye Palette. And I'm going to start with this kind of cream color first. And I'm going to go all over the lid. You guys, this is such an easy eye look. And I'm just going to kind of place this all over the lid. And this is just to give a little bit of counter coloring, just to kind of even out the eyelid color. set the foundation that we used on our eyelids when we applied our foundation. And then I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this color right here. It's kind of an orangey color. This is such a perfect Lydia palette. And I'm just gonna use it on a big fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna go a little bit in the crease. And I'm just gonna move it back and forth, and I'm kind of bring it out. And I just have used a little bit of product, just a tiny bit. And this palette is so pigmented. I mean, it is stellar. This palette, you guys have got to get it. Really pigmented. And you can see I'm just kind of leaving it out in the corner of my eye. I'm not bringing it in. I'm just kind of leaving it in the corner and kind of feathering off on the eye. But I'm really focusing on this kind of crease work here. And this is just going to give an illusion of a socket line if you don't have one. But it's also a perfect way to kind of naturally enhance the shape of your eye. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to go in with this kind of medium brown, and I'm gonna go right underneath, and this has a little bit of shimmer to it, so it's gonna give a little bit of depth and dimension. I'm telling you guys, this is like the easiest look. This is such a perfect everyday look. So pretty. Now I'm going to go in with this kind of iridescent shade, this one right here, and I'm going to place it just on the inside corner of the eye, right here, just to give a little bit of light. And I'm actually going to mix it with the lightest shade, the vanilla shade, and kind of give this a little bit of highlight. Now I'm going to go in with the darkest shade, this kind of burnt red color. You can see on her show that they don't really give, you know, a ton of eyeliner to her. You know, I don't know the makeup artist, but I know that they really just like to keep her kind of soft for her everyday look. So I'm just doing a small cat liner with this powder product, which is gonna leave everything super soft and natural. And I'm only gonna bring it halfway in. Great. And now in the show, I don't think they really do a lot of liner underneath, but for me, I need just a little bit of definition. So if you don't, then you can skip this step, but I'm just using that same burnt color, that same burnt kind of burgundy color. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the outside and rub it in with my finger. And I'm just connecting the two on the outside. And again, rubbing it in with my finger. Now I'm just gonna curl my lashes and put a couple coats of mascara on. Her brows on the show she has great brows by herself, so they actually go more rounded, so I'm going to try to replicate that instead of kind of my typical everyday eyebrow shape, I should say. And they're not too dark, so leave the front part of your brow pretty product free. Now I feel like I need a little bit of light on the inside corner of my eye, so I'm just gonna take a little bit of a like a concealer pen and just add a little bit of light right here. All right, so that's basically the look. I'm just gonna add a little bit more blush. Love it. Her lips are kind of this beautiful, natural, you know, almost flushed, I don't even know what it is. And it's basically her natural lip color. But I'm gonna try to recreate that. This is NYX or NYX, and this is in 2-0. And it's just a lip pencil. And it's kind of in a mauve-y color, but it's almost a stain. So that's basically it. It's super quick. And this is her eye, the eye. I'll show you the eye. And you can kind of see. But it's really a beautiful, everyday kind of makeup look that's super quick and fresh and lovely. Again, thank you guys so much for always kind of commenting and sharing my videos and requesting this one, because this one's for you. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll talk to you soon. Lots of love from me to you. Mwah. Bye.